Hello, and welcome to Tuesday. Glad you could make it. We have not lost track of time. At least I haven't. I've made it a point every morning that I wake up and go, okay, what day is today? Today is Tuesday. That way it doesn't feel like a continuous Saturday for the last couple weeks. So hopefully you guys are doing well today. I am doing pretty fantastic. Pretty lazy morning. Had a little bit of technical difficulty starting out here today, but cleared them up. And I don't even want to get into it. Anyways, today in Wrench, we are going to be having a little bit of fun. Hopefully we can get working on some of our different vehicles and running them in races. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. There we go. And we're going to resume some game here. Alright. So let's go ahead and take a look at our car. Let's see, we're going to move our disposal over there temporarily. Car details. We are still looking to get level 5. So we have some XP going a little bit. Well, we got to earn some more XP before we can get level 5. So let's go ahead and take a look at any. We're going to refresh our car parts. Alright, so this bushing looks like it could be replaced. Let's see if there's any significant stuff. Brake pads probably for 100% street tire. Or just our tire. So we're going to say we're going to mark that as repair. That. We'll get that tire repaired as well. Let's see. Ooh, we're getting into some pistons and whatnot. Okay. That might be where we're spending a good chunk of our time. Rod bearings. Alright. Some more interesting things that we're going to have to take apart, which is probably going to take us a while to do. So I'm going to, other than the tires, everything else looks pretty decent. I'm not seeing a ton of wear on this. I mean, there's definitely things that are getting up there, right? That we'll probably end up encountering, if not this rotation, next rotation. Throwout bearing. Okay. Well, if we're going to do that, we're going to definitely take care of some other things as we got the engine taken apart. Bushings are getting up there. Yeah, these tires need to get replaced. What else are we doing? There's another tire. Muffler packing again. Seems like we replace this thing every time. So I'm just going to mark that off quick. Okay, that's our entire list. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to take care of... Well, we're going to have our helper bot do most of this because we've done this on stream before. Throwout bearing, we're going to inspect that. Okay, helper bot, delegate repairs. Looks good. Come on, boy, get over here. We're going to raise that lift up just a bit. We're going to watch Mr. Helperbot here kind of freak out. Uh-oh. Is he glitched out? I think he's glitched out. He's like... let's go ahead and take this off for him. I wonder if he's not going to do this. Eh? We're going to go in the corner, bad helper bot. Oh no. Okay. What is he trying to do? Oh, he even got a face. Ha! Look at Helperbot. This guy is something else. Okay, maybe we have to take the wheels off for him. Come on. There we go. Wow. Oh. That's weird. Alright, Helperbot, you're not really helping. Be able to pull that off? Yeah. Well, what in the world is going on? It's caught on Helperbot. Helperbot, you're not helping. Okay, let's try that. There we go. I think we're gonna have to cancel Helperbot here because he is not doing what he needs to do. Alright, let's see if we can get Helperbot to go back home. Cancel tasks. Yeah. Okay. Well, he's just got all sorts of parts everywhere. We'll get most of this stuff taken care of, and then, yeah, we'll go from there. At least we'll take this stuff off. And we'll... I bet you he won't be able to do that either. Alright, looks like tire duty's on us today. Not a big deal. Just don't want to spend a ton of time on stuff that we've already done, you know. Alright. Oh, yes. There's that. And we'll pop over here and grab this tire as well. Come on, there you go, tire. Alright. So far, so good. Alright, all those tires go bye-bye. Let's go ahead and order some new tires. Actually, it'd probably be best if I just went like this. Purchase set of 4. Airmail. Alright. Pop those tires out. Oh, they're definitely bouncy. Holy cow. Alright, new tires go on. Maybe. There we go. There's one tire. Might as well grab another one right away. All shiny. Alright, come on, there you go. Oh, come on now. There we go. Alright, need a rim. New tire. Must be directional tires. That's not going to pull it out of there, is it? There we go. And the last rim. And our last tire. Beautiful. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's get that over here. And of course we will get our torque wrench. Oh, 108. Alright. Well. Learn something new every day, right? Learn how helpful the helper bot is. I think probably what I'll end up doing here is redelegating at least the muffler stuff to helper bot. Delegate repairs. Alright, let's go back into car details here quick. What was the muffler? Was that level 3? I think it was level 3. Perhaps. I must have missed it. That's definitely not level 4, is it? You know what? Something's not adding up. Is that a 1? Tires. Tires we're going to mark as done. It's only showing me 3 tires. Odd. Okay, well, whatever. We can search for it. Maybe. Catfish muffin. Okay, let's go that. Okay, while he's doing that, we'll get the tires on. Let's see here. Thanks, HelperBot. You were helpful that time. And go. Now, I do have to check out. I learned last night in a meeting that how to get the extension on. So if we have to do spark plugs, we're going to get that. So if I hit Y, hey, look at that. Got the extension. Cool stuff. Thanks, Joel. Oh, yes. Alright. Then we'll put the side back on, and I think, yeah, I want to hit up our race cars rather than this just rental. I know we get more XP this way, but that's alright. Alright, beautiful. Last wheel. Getting good at taking tires on and off, right? Hey, good morning. It is definitely a gloomy day out today. I think we're supposed to get some rain, so tell you what, there's been more cloudy days during this whole thing than there has been sunny days. Okay, we've got all of our stuff on our vehicle ready to go. Let's go ahead and inspect that. And that's your car details. We're going to refresh parts. Let's exit out of this. Can I? No? Oh, we gotta put everything back on here. Alright. Helperbot didn't... What? Helperbot's not being helpful today. All the parts. Alright, we're gonna put this there. I think he put that on there. Did he just buy new ones? Yeah, he just bought new ones. Alright, put that there. Okay. We're gonna lower this bad boy down. Why can't I refresh parts on this thing? No, I don't want to rent it. I want to test it. Yeah, I think I broke something. Because Helperbot fixed all that stuff. But it just doesn't look like it was installed properly. Okay, so let's try this again. Helperbot. Nothing to get fixed there, so we gotta go back into our car details. Interesting. Let's do a quick reboot on this thing, because for whatever reason it is not liking this right now. Must have came into a glitch or whatnot. Man, no big deal. Alright, let's boot this thing up. And there we go. Let's try that. Hey, that's better. Okay, so let's inspect our vehicle here. What kind of issues are we encountering? I know we were having a throwout bearing problem earlier, but that might have magically got fixed. We are approaching some maintenance stuff there. Alright, so far so good. We ended up changing out the tires. Alright, yeah, throwout bearing needs to be inspected. Front oil pan seal, we might as well do that as well. Okay, so a little bit more on that stuff later. Hola. Let's go into our shop and get into this car. See how this guy's going. Alright. Nope. He looks pretty decent. 10-spoke wheel. Okay, we're gonna mark that as needing repair. Oh, I think we're gonna have to start tearing some engines apart, which is good. I'm looking forward to that. Although it's definitely going to be more in-depth. Okay, everything else looks pretty okay on this. At least nothing too concerned. There's a tire. Mark that as needing repair. Yeah, I laughed actually out loud for that quarantine picture, Derek. It takes a little bit for me to do that. Um, Alright, let's see if HelperBot's going to replace these. Yeah, see, this is the problem we were encountering earlier. HelperBot's just going to be like freaking out here. Alright, let's go ahead and cancel. No, I don't want to do that. Let's cancel those tasks. Let's check out a different vehicle. Alright, nice shiny blue one. Okay. Bushing. Mark that. Brake pads. Front hub. Holy cow, this thing needs a lot of work. Wheel stud. Front brake rotor. Tire. Where did we find this thing? Alright. What else? Coil pack. Huh. Okay. Spark plugs. You guys weren't in here when I was saying this, but I did find a way to get the extension on so we can actually do... Oh, looks like you need an oil change as well. Spark plugs now. Brake rotor. Oh my goodness. Alright, keep going, keep going. So much stuff. Okay, there we go. Air filter, oil filter, all the filters. Wheel, brake pad, alignment bolt, wheel stud, brake rotor, tire. Yeah, all the stuff we've done before. Brake fluid. Coolant, we haven't done that. Alright. Let's go ahead and go in Razor up. Let's get HelperBot. Jeez, that's a lot of stuff. Alright, let's take off the tires at least. What we'll probably have to end up doing is delegating a specific thing. I don't want HelperBot to do everything. Worst case scenario, if we just get the coolant done ourselves, I'll be fine with that. I do like the white rims though. Alright, tire we're just going to throw over there. Very satisfying to throw things in this thing. Come on. Okay, let's go ahead and proceed. Uh-oh. That's my youngest son. Tear off all this stuff.
Stop! Go get your car.
My goodness.
I'm not putting it from. I don't want.
You know what? Let's go ahead and tear this off too. Let me see all. You know what? Let's just tear the whole car apart. Can I actually remove that? Nah, I don't need to remove that. My goodness. HelperBot definitely makes a mess. And he spends all my money. Let's put that out of the way. Okay, so while HelperBot's doing all that sort of stuff, let's see here. Let's go and take a look at our coolant. Right? Come on. Coolant. Alright, we're going to view some details on that. Let's see here. So we're going to shop for some replacements. I don't want to install it. Get a new radiator. Coolant. Question is how much? Let's go 4. Okay, let's show part. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and open this up. Oh boy. What you looking for, HelperBot? What? No. What? Okay, I guess we're gonna have to just wait for HelperBot to be done. He keeps taking the radiator cap. Grab our coolant. As you can tell, this is premium quality coolant. This is like the stuff you would find in, like, I don't know, high-end luxury brands normally can't get online or in stores. Alright, so while we're doing this, let's go ahead and... No. I don't want to replace my radiator. We just want to drain the coolant. Alright, so there theoretically should be like a little... Yeah, there it is. Okay. That is how you would drain the coolant. Let's get my pan out here. What? HelperBot's putting everything back for me. Well, isn't that sweet? Fine, be like that. Didn't want your help anyways. I'm just gonna leave that there. That HelperBot better be writing me a thank you note for taking the tires off. Alright, thank you, HelperBot. Now I can actually go in and take the radiator off. I want to pick this up. There we go. Okay, let's try that now without the HelperBot. Okay, radiator cap out. I'm gonna raise this up. Okay. Pan. Now the question is what kind of... Nope. Alright. Uh-oh. Holy neon green Batman. That is very bright. It's like radioactive. Ah, alright. Now I foresee one problem with this. It's eventually going to hit the frame. Now it's important that we took out that radiator cap so that way we could drain as much of this as we possibly can from the drain valve. On a side note, in real life, you definitely don't want to do this when the engine's hot, for obvious reasons, right? And theoretically speaking, if we weren't going to replace our coolant, we were just doing some maintenance on, like, let's say a thermostat or hoses or whatnot, you could technically reuse this. Or worst case scenario, just get some distilled water and throw in there. Don't necessarily need quote unquote coolant, at least in summertime. So if you find yourself in a pinch, you can just throw some water in there and could be good to go. Now obviously in winter months you wouldn't want that, just due to the fact that that water can freeze. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it's crazy how much my Twitch is blowing up. It's like super crazy awesome. Alright, 10 newton meters. That seems about right. That's alright. We probably won't spend a ton of time on wrench today just because of all the fun stuff there. And we'll probably get into like some Project Cars too. I've been dying to get into that a little bit more. I was doing the go-karting the other day and it was horrendous. Now, do I need to put the funnel on this? There we go. Okay, that's a really weird way of doing that. I wonder how much... Well, we just kind of fill it up, right? In real life, when we do coolant, there's a different kind of funnel that we would put on this thing. And we'd essentially fill it up. And not all of it would go down immediately. And then you would eventually end up starting the vehicle. And that obviously turns on the water pump. As things are getting pumped out, the air bubbles will rise to the top because where this funnel is located at in the radiator is actually the highest point, and all the air bubbles that are essentially in the system are going to want to go to the highest spot. So because your funnel is at the highest spot, it all, technically speaking, wants to come out there. That's why you don't put the radiator cap on when you're doing this right away. You let it fill up, let it bubble up, allow that engine to warm up for that thermostat to open up and let everything circulate out. And then from there, once everything is kind of bubbled out, you got a little plunger that you actually put into the funnel, stop everything from leaking. And then from there, you can put your radiator cap back on and go from there. Obviously want to drive it around and whatnot. Make sure that the engine isn't overheating or the temperature of the engine is looking good. If it's not, it just basically means that you probably have more air bubbles somewhere in the system. So, a little bit of a longer process, but a little tricky too, because if you don't get those air bubbles out, that prevents that heat from being extracted on the engine and create hot pockets. Not like the food, but like hot pockets in the engine, which can wear out the engine more, at least over time. Let's see where we're at here. That looks like it's not going down much. Alright, so we just bought 2 pieces of that. Alright, I'm going to presume that is full. I wonder if I can... I wonder if it's got install information on this. Alright. Pour 4 quarts in the engine using funnel. Use the dipstick to check the oil. The oil level. Wonder what that means. Overfilling the engine will result in the crankshaft. Okay, that's just talking about engine oil. Must be using the same install info from the engine oil as it is with the coolant. So, okay. So again, this game's been pre-alpha, or it's in beta, if you will. Oh no! There we go, just dump it in the trash. Not like that's a hazard or anything along those lines. Obviously, if you're getting rid of engine coolant, there is a prescribed way to do it. You wouldn't want to dump it down a sink or in a drain. That can cause an environmental problem. Typically, you would just use your empty coolant bottles that you filled it up with, put the old stuff back in there, and then from there you probably go to your local landfill and check to see if they can remove or take that from you. Sometimes there might be a fee for doing that, but it's definitely cost effective. Or not, well, cost effective, environmentally effective for doing that. Alright, while that's going up, let's go ahead and go back in here. Car details, we're going to refresh our parts. And let's see if anything is off. Everything is looking pretty good. HelperBot did most of the stuff that we've done previously, so that way at least we're not going in there and doing a crazy amount of rework. Obviously it's a video game, so technically we probably should have, but I didn't want to like bore you guys. Alright, everything's looking good. There are some stuff that is kind of approaching. Now we should have replaced that radiator. Oh well, no, never mind. I want to go and yeah, we gotta put the tires back on. Everything else is looking good. Okay, let's go ahead and get this tires back on, and we'll do a race on this thing, and we'll go from there. Probably not going to get a ton of XP on this game, or at least this car today, just due to the fact that, again, HelperBot did most of that work for us. But definitely did it faster than what we would have, or at least what I would have been able to do. Alright. Yep, 108 newton meters. Definitely a little bit faster on this than it would be in real life. Although you could get some torque. The torque gun with the extensions and torque bars, whatever you want to call them. Get them pretty darn close. But again, whenever torquing something up, I always want to double check with the torque wrench. And of course, always want to have your torque wrenches calibrated, because the spring that goes in them, at least in the click types, can wear out, and you don't want an incorrect torque reading on those. So there are different various companies that can do that for you. They just basically put it on a tool and calibrate it, adjust some stuff, and send it back to you for a small fee. Definitely worth part of the maintenance on your tools. Now, you obviously don't have to do that calibration a ton, maybe once a year, but important to do nonetheless. And it doesn't matter on brand either. So if you get the highest, latest, and greatest Snap-on or your Harbor Freight special, obviously the Snap-on ones you would presume would not be out of calibration by much over time, but nonetheless, still want to get that stuff calibrated. Alright, last couple lug nuts. Oh, yes. Alright, last one. Cool. Let's go ahead and lower this down. Let's go in here, refresh parts. Let's go ahead and test the car. Oh, front splitter. Yeah, that's kind of helpful, huh? Back up you go. Come on. Okay. So we got all that stuff installed. Down it goes. Fresh car parts. Test the car. B+. Functional state. There's probably some other things we could have done to it. Let's go racing. And while that's racing, let's have an ASE study break. So today's question is going to be a vehicle with power rack and pinion steering system, something that we talked about yesterday. Which of the following is least likely to cause this condition of binding while turning corners? So let me get into this and open this bad boy up. Maybe. Come on, internet. There we go. Alright, poll is open. So, power rack and pinion steering, binding up. What is the least likely cause? I'm obviously not reading that on my screen right now, but what do you guys think? Exclamation mark vote, A, B, C, or D. Actually, let me get it back in here and read that. So, a vehicle with a power rack and pinion steering system is binding only while turning corners. Which of the following is least likely to cause the condition? We have A is a strut mount bearing. B is a worn rack bushings. C, worn rack and pinion gear. Or D, lower ball joint. Which one of those four options is the least likely reason for that? Least likely to cause binding while turning corners. Oh, yeah. Alright, I think we just got... we'll go ahead and I'll close the poll here. Very interesting. C and D, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and complete that. It's a tie between C and D. The correct answer is actually B, worn rack bushings. So options A, C, and D will all lead to the rack and pinion steering system actually binding while turning corners. B would probably be the only option that would cause it not to bind up. Worn rack bushings actually cause the steering to wander. So A little bit of snaking back and forth. So symptoms, if you have binding while turning corners, obviously outside of other issues, place you want to start looking is mounting mount bearings. It could be a worn rack and pinion gear. Could be also a lower ball joint issue. So, yeah. Alright, so hopefully something a little interesting there that you picked up on. Let's go ahead and get back into our game here. So, we can see here, we're in 4th place. Good old Messiah Chen and Jacob Buck and Russell Horn beat us. Ooh, okay, so we had an event here. Driver hit a high curb at speed on lap, what is it? Between laps 2 and 3? Probably, and he still finished in 4th. Let's see here. The driver was punted into turn 1 when another car missed their braking zone. It's a little rally car derby there. So, new symptoms. We have the car is going to pull to one side, and the handling is compromised. Bouncing feeling from the front end. Oh, so the car feels under damped. So, looks like we're going to have some issues with steering. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back. Is it still racing? Must be. Alright, well. Is it gonna... Alright, while that race is happening, that's probably when we can be working on other vehicles. Okay, cool. Well, for the time being, let's go ahead and quit this. I'm gonna head back into transition that, and I'm going to just get something else pulled up here. Let's pull in this. Give me a second here, guys. Oh, you know what? I'm probably going to want to... Oh no, I can't go over now. Okay, much better. No. Alright. Sorry guys, I'm doing this live. Oh, okay. Let's go... Hide that. Okay, that'll work. Pull that back in. If I hit that. Alright, let's go ahead and transition there. You guys see my lovely background. Not anymore. Alright, let's take a look. We got good old Project Cars Dose. Ah, okay. New Porsche Legends expansion pack, awesome. Let's see here. Alright, let's pop into career mode, because I was kind of doing some karting here earlier, and it was kind of embarrassing on my end. But you know what? We're going to give this another shot. You guys can laugh at me. Get out my controller. I was honestly getting into seeing... there we go. Seeing what it would cost to buy an actual steering wheel and pedal setup, and prices are going up pretty crazy right now. Probably due to the fact that like everyone's doing this.
Remember one thing. To finish first, you first have to finish.
There we go. Whoa, get out of my way! Whoa, hi there, Captain. Wow, these things... Okay, that's embarrassing. Let's go... Oh, no. Let's restart. There's probably going to be a lot of that going on today. Remember, I'm only using a controller right now, so I'm going to be all over the place because my steering is going to be horrible. And I'm super slow. And my frame rate is horrible. Come on, go-kart. Make that turn. Yeah! It's kind of fun that Project Cars got some go-karts. And that's a wall. And I don't know how to get into reverse. Can I not go backwards? No? Yeah, no? What are my controls for? Okay. There we go. And I'm in last place! Why is it so laggy right there? Oh my goodness. Oversteer. Okay. Yeah, we should definitely do a karting field trip for autos. Take out my competition here. Oh great. Oh, yeah, you guys spin out. My racing lines are horrible. Don't judge, folks. Don't understand how this computer system, the AI in here, is so much faster than I am. Granted, they've probably been playing the game longer than I have, so... Dude, where are you coming from? See, and then I just ram on the brakes, and it just instantly stops me. Maybe I gotta just feather the brakes while I'm hitting the gas too. Hey! No! What in the world? See, look at that. I'm going wide, and this guy's like right on track, and there goes my frame rate. Why can't I go in reverse? Alright, can I not close that? Okay. Wow. I don't understand these controls. Alright, let's try this perspective out. Super wide through that corner. Off the track. Yep, oversteer. And why won't you let me reverse? I don't know what reverse is. I can look backwards. What in the world? What is reverse? I can't even close out of my menus. Alright. What is reverse? No. Alright. Let's look for reverse. I don't get this. I have no... Okay. It's supposed to be handbrake. Okay. So then what's... No. Sure. Okay. Let's try... Alright, I'm pushing the button to reverse. And it won't let me go back. Do we gotta restart? Alright, let's restart. Oh, that guy needs to get punched. A little wide there. Wow, that was a horrible... Okay, here we go, reverse. It's not working. Go backwards. I give up. I have no idea how to reverse in this game. No idea. Alright, let's try Assetto Corsa. That one's not quite as frustrating for me. Ah. Probably would work best if I had... if I play the game more than I actually do. Alright, let's try that again. I'll get into career mode here. Now I am on to the second part of this particular N2. Alright, let's go into this guy. Now I'm not going to try to go for like crazy records here. I just want to finish the race, so I probably won't even get first place. But we'll see. Alright. Gonna be driving a BMW. Well, that just means one thing, I just won't use my blinker. Is this because it's such a front engine rear wheel drive car? If you get any kind of speed on this thing, it loves to fishtail like crazy. Alright, I guess I'm not even gonna take. I'm just gonna go in last place. Slow. I'm like not even ridiculously close to the group. Seriously. This thing does not want to stop. The brakes are horrible on it. Why do you always cut me off? It'll be hitting me. Holy cow, dude. Seriously. Look, I'm not even steering it, it's just like fishtailing. Yeah, it likes to drift to the left. Come on. Yeah, I'd say German, alright. Alright. on, baby. Stay on the track. Alright, watch this. I'll guarantee you I'll touch the brakes and I'll just go slide into the right. Yeah, there we go. Jeez. And I can't turn to save my life. Let's try this again. Meanwhile, the entire pack is like a minute ahead of me. I gotta slow down basically at about 5 miles an hour just to make any kind of turn. Yeah, okay. Come on, baby. Yeah, it pulls me off the stinking road again. Alright. Anyways, I think I'm gonna quit there, because that is embarrassing and frustrating all at the same time. Oh, I'll play with that game later. Alright. Well, I'll probably have to pop on Project Cars 2 a little bit more later as well. Just to get my bearings right. But these games are not meant to be driven with a controller. So, alright. Anyways, you guys have a good one. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching and laughing with me. Catch you guys tomorrow.